MovieWeb.com.
In a faraway land, there live two brothers. One brave and bold, the other not so much.
Woo! Your brother is about to embark on a quest.
The evil wizard Lazar has taken my love.
You must journey with your brother to rescue his bride.
Can I sleep on it?
Brother, I don't think you'll need that armor.
You may quest the way you like. I will quest the way I like. Here I come.
Ow.
This quest sucks.
If we work together, we can destroy Lazar once and for all.
With our huge muscles, we shall protect you.
Oh, really?
Oh, really? That didn't really go as planned.
Throughout your career, I've felt a little bit of John Terry seeping into your performances.
Okay.
What's it like to come into this movie and be able to pay full homage to the man in his performance in Hawk the Slayer?
You know, it's always been a dream of mine to pay homage to that man, and finally I found a means in which I could do it, and I feel like I nailed it. I feel like I'm giving that dude a run for his money.
Wow.
Well, now, if you go back and look at Hawk the Slayer, you sense Danny McBride coming out of his performance, so it's almost like you gave back to him in the past.
In the past, I have traveled in the past many a times. That's the reason why I was able to tap into so many historical accuracies in this film, is because I actually have been back in time.
Now, I have a friend who works in a dispensary, and he has no idea what this movie is or that it's coming out. So, is it frustrating for you guys to know that half your audience isn't going to be aware of this movie until it comes on, like, ABC Family Channel?
You know, we always have aimed for, we thought this movie will find its audience once it gets to ABC Family.
Well, I kind of thought that it should be shown in schools because, for once Hollywood is giving a, historically accurate movie. We're getting past the fluff and showing what it was really like in, the olden times.
We're hitting the hard issues, no pun intended.
Fabius?
You're still in Lazar's lair, but fear not. I'm here to rescue you.
Oh, Fabius, it's really you. I knew you'd come to find me.
I can't do this. I can't do it. It's so mean. You should have seen the look on your face. It's me. You're still a prisoner.
The 80s landscape for fantasy films is really a pick and pull junkyard when you're looking at villains.
Oh, yeah.
But in this, he has you wearing the headpiece from Time Bandits that David Warner wore. So were you able to pull some of David Warner into this performance?
I stole. Who did I steal from? I stole from Gary Oldman, Dracula. I stole from Willem Dafoe, Wild at Heart. I stole from a little bit of David Bowie, Labyrinth, makeup. And that was pretty much it. Those were my core go-to guys.
I'm really disappointed that you didn't say Jack Palance from Hawk the Slayer.
Oh, dude, those are deep cuts. Those are deep cuts. I wasn't gonna fucking pull that shit out on these people. Yeah, no, those were pretty much the guy. And then the performance I sort of just stole from every bad or wonderful RSC actor from England. Just chew scenery, shout louder. Hope you get a point across.
It's a gift from Belladonna, a symbol of a virgin purity. I hold it and savor it.
You do that instead of have sex with her.
Belladonna's unlike any maiden in the kingdom. When I first heard her voice, a tear came to my eye. And that tear turned to ice, and I kept that frozen tear, far from my heart that burns with passion.
Just say we are too late, and Lazar has had his way with her. Would you still be able to be with her?
I don't want to think about that.
But just say that we were moments late and he was able to get her cookies.
Shut up.
Now, I did some research. This is one of the first American R-rated movies to show a fully erect male penis, except for Francis the Talking Mule in 1942. And it's kind of pushing comedy in a different way. It's kind of taken what the Farleys did back in the 90s and keeps pushing it. Why do you feel it's necessary to kind of push comedy in that direction and keep making it outrageous and kind of shocking when you see it?
And it's not just comedy. To me, it's cultural taboos are always the next target. You know what I mean? If you think about, when when doing the twist was something that you were going to go to hell for, you know? and that was years ago. So now people have evolved, so that I think we can get away with a lot more in terms of our our innuendo and our vulgarity, and things have opened doors as we've deconstructed our taboos.
Well, and you talk about evolving. Now, if you watch a movie like Crawl, and that's really set at a stoner's gait. I mean, you can sit on the couch and just kind of melt into that movie.
Yeah.
This movie kind of has places like that in it, but the action scenes in this movie are so hardcore and so kind of amazing to see in a comedy like this. Do you think that particular audience is also evolving?
And that's the hope, is that we can blend the sophisticated and the unsophisticated, the highbrow and the lowbrow. Like we got a lot of peculiar ambitions on this movie that we really shot to we had a comedy budget on the movie, and it was our goal to make a huge epic adventure movie on a comedy budget. So it was every day trying to do what we could to amplify the action and have big set pieces and crazy creatures and really bring the most to it, because we're convinced that we're going to get you into the theater with the laughs that we know that we promise we're going to have, and then we're going to make it something to talk about because we're going to blow your mind with the action.
What was David's directions when you go to snort fairy dust? Because he has to know exactly what this is like, because I've heard that he has had this experience.
We had to snort some fairy dust, I mean, we couldn't find any fairy dust. We found other dusts the question was, what does fairy dust do? Does fairy dust make you high? Does fairy dust make you edgy, paranoid? We just decided it made you an asshole. So I snort the fairy dust and just become a dick, when I'm talking to her.
No, is that easy for you, or is that hard for you?
That's
to
a
turn
piece
on
of
the
cake.
Dick
That's what the wonderful thing about acting is you can be a dick, and it's like just a gimme. You know what I mean? Like you can, as long as it's in front of a camera, as long as they're rolling film on it, you can be as much of a dick as you want.
Were you disappointed that you didn't get it turned into a full-fledged dragon by the end of this film?
Interesting you asked that, because, well, first of all, she gives birth to a dragon. That's the way that works. And there is, and I'll bet if you look on your DVD somewhere when it comes out, there will be an alternate ending that we shot where something truly magical happens involving me giving birth to an egg with lots of blood and pus, and it's horrible. And I think it was actually too horrible for the movie. So there's literally an Easter egg in your DVD, and a dragon comes out. There is a birth of a dragon shot somewhere. You'd have to ask David about it. I don't know if you've seen him yet, but he will tell you that there was a dragon, and it will be on the DVD.
Nice.
Whenever you maidens are ready.
Finally, alone.
Thaddeus?
Yes?
I've not been able to stop thinking of you.
What a coincidence. I was just about to finish thinking of you.
Your Highness.
We come to seek counsel.
Come, give me kisses.
Kiss him.
Hell no.
For the quest.
Hello. Nice to meet you.
Oh.